Ridgeside K9 coming to you with a little impromptu road trip. You know how we roll. You never know where you're going to be by the end of the day. That is a fact. Anyway, I'm hauling ass south right now, down to Williamsburg from Winchester. Woke up in Bluemont. Rocky, hey, say hi to your fans. You woke up in Bluemont too. Another little dog back there, a little pit bull somewhere. Anyway, woke up in Bluemont, got to Winchester, forgot I had to go to Williamsburg. So now I'm rolling south from Winchester to Williamsburg, and at some point I'll be back in Bluemont by the end of the night. Link up with Matt, link up with Will. Hopefully CJ will get out, and got some business to talk about, some things to go over, some things to explore. Excited? Follow along for the purpose of Tesla if you're reviewing. Now, we're going to do a little monitorization of how we doing. So, I don't know if I want to show you those numbers, but we will. So this trip so far, we are at 5.9 miles. I know, I'm good. 5.9 miles, we used 326 kilowatts for 12 miles. That was basically from the office where we started from. That's not very good numbers, but I've been trying to get out of the city. So Winchester City in the afternoon can be, you can't crawl. So you got to kind of zip, zip, zip. And you get back to the highway, 81, now we're good. Now we're on Route 50. So 81 to 50 to 17, 17 basically all the way to Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg 95 south, all the way to Richmond, 295, cut the corner, bounce down into the beach. We ain't going to the beach, but Williamsburg, follow along. And for those that are worried about it, this is about a 370 mile round trip, afternoon, last minute road trip, starting at 13:40 in the afternoon. Could have planned this one a little bit better, but I didn't. But that's okay. So listen, guys, number one question I get asked is, how do you do this? How do you find time for that? How do you manage this? How, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't manage well, and I always struggle for minutes in the day. But that's okay. That's what separates business owners from non-business owners or people that are not successful. Logistics. You got to be a master at logistics, right? This is true. However, logistics are never perfect, man. So always roll with it. Make it work. Don't get too stressed out. Ain't nobody shooting at us. It is what it is. All right, guys, little update. We're rolling. We're about 50 miles into this trip. And I was just on the phone with a buddy of mine. He was asking, what are you driving? I said, man, a Tesla. He said, why aren't you driving those other cars with those V8s? You got fast cars. You got nice luxury cars. And I say, I don't really like them that much. And that's the truth. Well, how do I like the Tesla? It's so simple, man. If you're running a business and you have a Tesla, you got to spend a lot of time on the road. I'm telling you, autopilot, advanced autopilot, full self-driving, all that, it's amazing. You know, I mean, the ability right now to go like this. Hold on. Boom. Autopilot's on. Car's driving itself, as you can clearly see. And it's pretty damn good, right? Mercedes does it. 100%. I have Mercedes that does it. It doesn't do it as well as Tesla. That's the truth, right? But the awesome part about the Tesla, let me tell you what it is. It's mashing the gas. If you like fast cars, I'm telling you, this little cheap Model 3 will gap and embarrass most supercars. Not muscle cars. My God, no comparison. Supercars. You could line up a McLaren. You could line up most Lamborghinis, maybe all Ferraris, but maybe a LaFerrari. Just about all Porsches except for, 911 twin turbo, Spider turbo. Those may, but not 0 to like 80. 0 to 80, I got them in the bag. And that's just the truth, right? So it is a fun car. It is super convenient, super easy. Range is a big concern always in mine. I always get range anxiety, but there's so many superchargers all around, and it's so easy. And right now, I don't really use the mile distance meter. It says 68%. New update though, we still have 203 miles of range. We've been driving for 50 miles. And during the course of the drive, one thing that is always for me is the AC's blasting, the radio's blasting, and I drive conservative but aggressive. So I'm not on 55 mile an hour on cruise control. My cruise control is set to 75. Traffic right now won't really allow that, but we gotta get places to be. My little Tesla rant. All right, guys, little update. We are cutting down through Fredericksburg right now. We are a little bit outside of Spotsylvania. There go some old landmarks for you, old Central Park, Fredericksburg Mall. Anyway, the strategy is this, man. It's simple. we are going to the Spotsylvania Supercharger. So we're preconditioning the battery about 5.5 miles out. Just helps the battery charge a little faster. So the strategy, I have plenty of power to get from Winchester, Williamsburg. The problem is, and there is a supercharger in Williamsburg, is that when I get there, I don't know how long the meeting is going to be. I got to keep these guys cool, which means the car needs to run in dog mode, and I don't want to get there with 17% projected power and then sit for an hour and a half. That would make me really nervous. So what I am going to do is jump into the Spotsylvania Supercharger, get about 10 minutes of supercharging, nothing crazy. Just enough time for me to run inside, get something to eat, run right back out. That'll give me like 25, 35% maybe. But that'll bump me way up to where when I get to Williamsburg, I still have approximately half power. Plenty to let the dogs sit there, stay cool, no stress. I'll jump into the supercharger in Williamsburg and charge up just enough to get back home. And then when I'm back home, I'll trickle charge it tonight and be full charge in the morning. The Tesla strategy, I'm learning. I have lots to learn about Tesla road trips, but I do pretty good. So that's it, man. Chilling. Where's Nala at? Where's Nala? Nala, where you at, mama girl? Hold on, where's she at? She's somewhere back there. She's in the back. She lays in the trunk and she's jet black, so it's hard to see those shadows, but she's back there. All right, here we are. Hopefully I can get in there. But I've used this supercharger before. It's a Wawa supercharger in Fredericksburg. I think it's actually Spotsylvania County on the outskirts of Fredericksburg. I don't know, but it's right there. And it shows open stalls, but you never quite know, man. Are you gonna get in and somebody's blocking the stall, somebody parked there, blah, blah, blah. But I'll show you how this process works. Super simple. Love it. So Tesla etiquette, man. If you just got a Tesla, never park right next. Well, you can park right next to a different bay, but try to always share the bays. Now we gotta watch this knucklehead in this Mustang right here. He was definitely not paying attention. That's all good, homie. So for this one, I'm gonna park away from the other Tesla, right? And that way I'm not taking that Tesla's juice. So and before we get out, we're just gonna put it in old dog mode so the dogs will stay nice and cool, keep the car nice and cold. Get out, plug in, go inside, spend a couple dollars, get something to drink, something to eat at the old good Wawa. By the time I come out, we're ready to go. So we're going in with 51%. Let's see where we're at when we come out in a few minutes. There goes another Model 3. Anyway, just got back in the car. I was inside a little longer than I wanted to be. Long line, bunch of people. So it took about 12 minutes to get in, get back out. But we're back up to almost 80% charge. Right there is 80%. Obviously, we only need 99 miles to get down to Williamsburg. We got a huge buffer, so we're gonna turn it all off. And easy. Stop charging. Stay in the car, right? Always watching. Come back to here. A little hot handle, that's okay. Everybody wants to know where daddy is. Get in the back, boy. And we're out of here. So the destination at Williamsburg is already plugged in, and this is telling us right here we're still gonna have 42% when we get there. And let's see if that'll, so that won't convert, but that's okay. 42% is about 120-ish miles depending. But again, I like to drive with the AC blasting, music cranking, dog mode with plenty of reserve. That's how we go. This is a really good stop, man. You're at a Wawa, you got plenty of food, you got bathrooms. There's actually a car wash in the same parking lot. You got charging, you got ATMs, you got restaurants, you got all kinds of stuff, man. So for Tesla, great charging stop. This is a good example, guys. We just literally got, whatever that is, 35, 40% charge in 15 minutes. Again, by the time it took me to go inside, use the restroom, come back out, and we're right there. I don't know how to get back to where I was going. I think I need to turn left. Or is it right? Stand by, stand by. Left. Orientation matters. And we're programmed in and we're ready to roll. Get it back in the wind. Nobody wants a protection dog or a serious dog right up until you live with one. So, that little black pit bull right there, you see her? Nala. Nala, come here. Nala. Fight your way up, girl. Come on, push back. There she is. This little rescue dog right here, easy to live with, great dog. Could be an awesome therapy dog, little service dog. You ain't got to worry about her. She won't bite a stranger. And she plays a little rough with strange dogs, but she's not dog aggressive. And then welcome to the world of Idiot. I love this dog. Die for him, die for me. Sure, we can all say that. But reality is, you got to watch him, man, even in the car. He'll damn near break a window, spinning, barking, messing with somebody. He doesn't like people close to the car. Doesn't like people close to me. Doesn't like me out and about far. There's a whole lot to it. So living with one dog, easy. Living with the other dog, royal pain in the ass. Living with them together, it just makes twice the problems. Twice as long breaks. Twice as much water. Twice as much food. Twice as many poop bags. Twice as many shit breaks. Everything's double the trouble. But again, always turned on, always engaged. And then we had the other dog laying down, chilling, nothing to it. Know what dog you're getting for the purpose, man. Really important. All right, so we are 56 miles from our last charge, and we're coming up on 64. We're gonna take it, 64 east, head towards the beach. Not really all the way to the beach, but halfway between. Not really halfway, closer to the beach than not, but anyway, not important. Still our cue to exit. Jump off of here, get on 64. We'll be in Williamsburg before we know it. And just like that, we are off 95 to 295, and now we're on 64. One step closer. Keep on rolling. Awesome, man. We're pulling up to a cool little spot. Gonna keep that a little confidential for now. Tell them your plans when your plans happen. Don't tell them your plans when you're making plans. That's what everybody does. Coming soon. Stand by. Watch for updates. And watch for when we're making money. That's all anybody cares about. Nobody cares about your updates. Coming soon. Watch now. Coming around the corner. Blah, 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 blah. But check out what we're about to show you here. Awesome little road trip, guys. Undisclosed location. Even had North Carolina himself show up. Take a look. Got CJ, Matthew. What's your name again? Jake. Jake. You're going to see more about Jake later. That's CJ's sidekick. It's his brother. I'm just kidding. Not a side piece. He's his brother. But that's all right. Look at that new Sprinter. Look at this. Let me show you all something important. This 6 Sprinter. Look at this. Woo, woo, woo. Beautiful. Super cool. You know, Will loves to find a reason to buy some cool stuff right there, boy. All right, guys, we wrapped that meeting up. Awesome meeting. Didn't want to give away too much on that. We got a lot going on behind the scenes. But I'm back at another Wawa in Williamsburg. It's a Wawa, right? Looks like a Wawa. Yeah, it's a Wawa. Another Wawa in Williamsburg. Quick charge. Top off. 4-hour trip home. You know, it's kind of crazy, man. Just sitting here thinking about a lot of stuff. Waiting for this car to charge up a little bit. Sorry about that being here, Bolo. And it's pretty crazy, man, when you think about Ridgeside K9, right, and the greater mission of giving veterans, giving veterans and giving police officers an opportunity for life after service, life after the badge, life after the shield. What is that all about? It's a lot, man, and it's a lot to carry. It's a lot of things to think about. It's a lot of things we've done wrong in the past. We're trying to make sure they're right in the future. But it's really cool when you start surrounding yourself with some amazing people that on the outside may not look amazing, but they're very smart, right? On the outside, they're kind of prejudged, but they got some really good ideas. They don't look like business guys because they don't wear suits, but they generate a lot of revenue. And it's pretty cool, man. It's like the bigger picture, the bigger mission is starting to come together. And that's an awesome thing. All right, guys, it got dark quickly, and we are going to blast home. So we're at 95% charge. That's good. We need to go 170 miles, and I do not want to stop the charge. So this will get us back to the house with about 30% buffer zone, which I feel that's pretty accurate. And we about to get in the wind. It's getting dark. Check this out. One of the problems with this vehicle is that I got it blacked out. It's a good thing, but it's, guys, one of the problems with this car. Stay in the car, Rocky. Stay in the car, boy. No better than get out of here. Wait for me. One of the problems is my car is dark. The windows are blacked out, which is awesome during the day, awesome for heat. You can't see through. The problem, it's dark at night. Look at that. Just waiting. He don't want to run out because all the party happens inside. Got him a seat, please. So, when you come inside, look how dark it gets. All the windows, 5%. The rear windows, obviously 5%. The roof is 5% over factory tint, and the windshield is also tinted. So it gets kind of dark inside. Nighttime road trips, not so bueno, but it's all good. Let's put in the wind, let's roll. A little catch up, guys. We are rolling. Just turned off Route 50 onto Willsville Road in Upperville. Let's take a little gander here, see how we're doing. So we got about, we're close to my house right now, so let's take a look here. We got, whatever that is, like less than 5-ish miles to go. We are down to 29% from 95%, but we've traveled 165 miles and we'll literally get home with 25% remaining. So that's a really good testament for the Tesla, man, because you got to think, I've been driving at like 75 to 85 miles an hour. I jam out, rocking to some old Drake right now. That's all good. I got the AC on and I got my heat seater on. Why in the world would I have the AC on and the heat seater on? Because the AC is for the dog, but it's cold. It's chilly outside and it's damn cold in this car now. So the heat seater's for me, AC is for the dogs. That's how we roll. And so if you really think, right, I'm not driving super conservative. I could be going 65, putting it on cruise control at 65 or 55 or whatever. Little AC, quiet radio, no heat seater. I use it all. So we got all that done. I know, I hear you. We got all that done. We've traveled just at 166 miles, 165.8. We got probably 5 miles to go. We'll definitely get home with approximately 25% power remaining from the 95% charge. So about 170 miles traveled, and easily could have hit 200 plus miles, no problem. So one day I'll do a conservative video where I really try to get good kilowatt per hour travel. It wasn't tonight. I'm trying to get home. Sometimes you gotta just roll. So for all those that say Tesla real world never gets over 150, Tesla real world, you struggle to get 100. I don't know when those numbers were from, maybe from like the 2013 Teslas, something, but the newer ones, it's no problem, man. Still to this day, I will argue the most American-made car in production right now is a Tesla. That's a fact, no question. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they can't come close to it. The most innovative American-made technology, Tesla, hands down. Nobody else can compete. And obviously the most profitable car company, thank you, Elon, Tesla. No comparison to Ford, no comparison to anybody else. And when you think about crazy facts like there's only 2 American-made car brands, period, that have never declared bankruptcy, that's Ford and Tesla. I mean, that's pretty awesome when you really think about it. And we on them back roads. People often ask me how the Tesla does back where I live with its all-wheel drive. It does fine, man. There's been a lot of my buddies been in this car, and I run this car like it's a four-wheel drive vehicle. I go all over the place in this car. Places I guarantee 99% of Teslas don't go. I go. I don't care. It is what it is. That's how I run my vehicles. But almost home. We're literally right around the corner. And we'll be there in a minute, man. It's a good day. Long day. A lot of miles between my house to Winchester to Williamsburg back to my house. Absolutely well over 400 miles today logged in. That's a normal day. People talk about the rich side miles like I don't still know what they are. I created that coin, rich side miles. I came up with that term. Rich side miles all day. But that's it, man. About to pull up. We'll do a recap on these kilowatts and where we're at. And we'll close it out. Shoo, my grass needs to get cut down here. Where you at, Brighton? We got to cut some grass. Supposedly got a little under the weather this week. But he'll be here on Thursday, get everything squared away. Already got motion lights going off on the porch. That's not a good thing. That tells me that something was probably on the porch. It's not going to be a human. And why is that motion light going off up there so soon? Not sure about. Interesting. So bear, deer, turkeys, all kinds of stuff come on the porch at nighttime. So never quite know. Could have, in all reality, just been a barn cat. Most likely what it was. But it's all good. Get back here, get a car, turn around, get up, get charged in. Try to make some food because I'm hella hungry. Is that one of my cats right there? What is happening? Yep, see her? You guys see that? Look right there. To the right of the tractor. She's waiting. She's like, come feed me. All right, little mama. Daddy's on the way. We love our barn cats. This is for show. Anyway, get backed up. I can't see a thing behind me. These windows are so damn dark. That's all right. Watch that. Like to park here because it gets me right next to that charger. All right, guys. So let's take a look where we're closing out. We are home. Round trip, well, one way was 172 miles. For that trip, we used 277 kilowatts. Not great, to be honest with you, but not too bad. An example of that would be our running mileage on this is 22,800 miles. And collectively overall, we're at 274 kilowatts used on average. Not kilowatts used, but our average consumption. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. Considering I'm not a conservative driver. Ain't too bad.